All right, Chip, thanks. Police arrested the woman that they say caused a deadly hit-and-run crash on a jet ski on Lake Grapevine.
They say she drove into an 18-year-old kayaker, killing her. Another man also arrested related to this whole incident. Fox 4's Peyton May live at Grapevine Police Department with the latest. Peyton.
Yes, Lauren, police say 18-year-old Ava Moore was hit and killed by a jet ski while kayaking over Memorial Day weekend. Now, while this investigation continues, local authorities and now ICE officials are involved. Authorities say Garland Gonzalez was the driver of the jet ski and allegedly fled the scene with Mikel Peroso after hitting Ava Moore. While leaving the area, police say the suspects hit two other vehicles. Now, according to arrest records, bystanders tried to restrain the suspects. The people they were with helped them escape. Both suspects were arrested in Oak Cliff. Our Fox 4 photographer, Ricardo Cortez, was there as law enforcement surrounded a home off Atlas Drive. A witness from the scene of the crash says she saw the suspects flee.
Turned around to look at the water, and I could see her and the passenger on the jet ski going away from the incident, and they were waving toward like their people, and you could tell they were trying to get away.
Ava Moore was a recent U.S. Air Force Academy preparatory school graduate. Following her death, someone shared a photo of the suspect with Texas game wardens, who released it to the public. Now, on Tuesday morning, authorities identified her as Garland Gonzalez. She's charged with felony manslaughter, and her bond is set at $500,000. Attorney General Ken Paxton says she was in the country illegally. She and Peroso are both reportedly from Venezuela. Now, we will have more information during a press conference happening this morning. Reporting live in Grapevine, I'm Peyton May for Good Day.
A cyclist is recovering after being hit by a driver who was being chased by Garland police. It happened Saturday morning about 9 a.m. Police say the suspect hit the cyclist and kept on going with him on the windshield before he eventually fell off. He survived. Justin Johnson is now facing several charges. That's the driver. Fox 4's Amelia Jones spoke to a friend of the cyclist tonight. Amelia.
Steve, as you mentioned, the cyclist who was hit is expected to recover. I spoke with another cyclist who was riding at night right next to him, and he told me the crash happened in a split second, and he's still wrapping his mind around what happened.
This is a Saturday route that's been going on for decades.
Last Saturday was no different. The cyclist group set off from East Dallas like normal, but as they were nearing the end of the ride,
In an instant, we heard a roar of a car coming up behind us. There was a honk, and then Jim was gone.
fellow cyclist Jim Martin was hit by a speeding Dodge Charger, then carried on the hood for nearly half a mile before it crashed into two other vehicles, throwing him off.
I couldn't see him left or right behind me, and then a second later I could see him kind of peeking over the top of the car, and it was just horrifying.
These photos show the aftermath of the crash. Martin was taken to a hospital, and he is expected to recover.
And I went back to check on Jim, and of course, like most of the cyclists, he asked where his bike was.
Police were chasing the suspect, Justin Johnson, after a domestic violence incident in Garland. A woman called saying he hit her and busted the windows of her cars. When officers found and tried to pull him over, they say he threw drugs at the window, then drove off. During the chase is when police say he hit Martin.
It's your Saturday morning. You've done it 100 times, and you've seen that route, you've seen these people. Nothing's unusual, and just to have a person disappear right in front of you, it's hard to wrap your mind around. It really is.
Greg Murph says he's going to find a new Saturday morning route from now on.
It's a miracle that he's okay.
Johnson is currently being held here at the Dallas County Jail. He faces multiple charges. They include family violence, evading arrest, causing serious injury, and tampering with evidence. Police say there was a warrant out for him when the crash happened due to a parole violation. It's still unclear what the violation was for. Public records show that Johnson's criminal history dates back to 2011, and he has served time for multiple burglary convictions. Steve, back to you.
All right, that's Amelia Jones reporting. Amelia, thanks.
After 3 fires in less than a year near a Dallas homeless camp, some business owners are fed up. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. One business owner near the encampment calls the homeless problem, quote, out of control. They say the city has ignored their complaints and now it's becoming a safety hazard. Fox 4's Lori Brown has the story.
Clarice, Friday marked the 3rd fire at the encampment in just 9 months, and the size of this fire made the owner fear for his employees and building.
I guess he pulled in and saw a fire going.
Kristen Momfo is thankful an employee was there Friday afternoon to help save their landscaping business from a fire only separated by a chain link fence.
Just started grabbing garden hoses that we have here to try to put it out. Obviously, we couldn't do it. The fire was huge.
Fortunately, Dallas firefighters were able to quickly extinguish the flames. A spokesman told me they left the scene just after 6 p.m. Momfo is thankful that this didn't happen in the middle of July or August with much drier conditions.
If we didn't have somebody here, who knows how out of control it would have gotten.
Tony Watson, owner of The Lawn Mogul, is frustrated.
This is the 3rd fire in 9 months.
He says even after repeated pleas for the city to do something, the problem remains. The problem, as he sees it, is the homeless encampment on the other side of the fence.
They tell us that, well, we have the right to go and remove all of their stuff and throw it away if we want, but what are we going to do if they pull a knife or a gun on us?
Watson says when the city has cleared the encampment in the past, the occupants have come back in less than 24 hours.
Within hours, by that evening, they're already dragging more pallets. I don't know where they get it from, but they're dragging pallets, they're getting tarps, they're, shower curtains, whatever it is they have, and they're building little tents and structures again. My suggestion would be that they put the big crushed rocks out there, like riffraff, what they put along the bridges and along the highway, because you can't build anything. You can't sleep on that. There's sharp edges.
Watson and Momfo say the city has not responded to that suggestion.
Now, our taxes, that's another thing. Our taxes here have went up extremely high this year, and we get nothing back. It's just ridiculous that this is what we deal with as just regular citizens just trying to maintain a company.
Tuesday afternoon, the Office of Homeless Solutions told me in an email, "We understand the concerns of the business owner and are committed to ensuring their safety while exploring solutions to the challenges posed by the encampment. The city is dedicated to both clearing the area and providing resources to facilitate a smoother transition for the individuals currently in the encampment." Watson hopes that this time things will be different.
Let's clean up Dallas. Let's take care of our population. Let's take care of our citizens. This is not taking care of our citizens.
The Office of Homeless Solutions says they are working with Dallas Water Utilities, Code Compliance, and the Office of Emergency Management and Crisis Response to address the situation. Clarice.
Lori, you'll keep us posted. Thank you.
Welcome back. Oh, yes, it is 8:40. A country music singer is a dad just in time for Father's Day, and Dolly's dishing frozen dinners. We check in with Tara Ward and Ryan Fox, 99.5's Wake Up with the Wolf crew. Hey there, guys.
Good morning, beautiful. I'm loving the pink you're rocking today.
Thank you. Well, it's a girl for a Texas country music star. Give us the scoop.
Yeah, so Koe Wetzels, a good friend of ours, who's at Texas Independence Jam at Billy Bob's a couple months back. Over the weekend, he announced that he was having to cancel a show he was doing with Artie and saying he was going back home for a family medical event. We all knew at the time what was going on here. He was coming back to have that baby girl. That is Woods Madison Wetzel, their first child, he and his girlfriend Bailey. And Madison, by the way, is actually also one of Koe's middle names.
Ah, nice.
So
okay.
Named after Daddy there. And yeah, I don't think any guy that wants to date her later is going to want to be messing with Koe. He's a pretty big dude, as you can see, Lauren.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really cool story there. We love that guy.
And I love the little message he posted on social media. He posted that picture of him looking at her, and he said, "The most beautiful thing these eyes have ever seen." Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, melt. How cute, right? I knew it.
Every parent knows, like, it just changes your life. It just does, and he's going through that. It's really awesome.
Can't wait to hear the songs he writes about her, boy. It's going to be good stuff.
Oh, that's true. Okay, something to look forward to. Also, fans of oil drama Landman, looking forward to season 2. And you guys saw some pictures that may be offering some clues about what's to come.
Yeah, this photo has Sam Elliott in it, has Allie Larder in it, who's in the show, and also Michelle Randolph. So Sam is a new addition for the upcoming season. We don't know what his character is yet.
We don't care what his character is. I love Sam Elliott so much, Lauren.
Right.
He can come in there and be like the newspaper delivery guy. Good morning, Mr. Elliott, by the way. We love you so much. We are thrilled to see him. We love Landman, Lauren. I don't know if you guys are watching it. It's the one show Ryan and I watch mutually that we love as much. So we're thrilled to have him in there.
I think maybe he could be Allie Larder's dad in the series. And that would be Michelle's granddad, which would be also the father-in-law to Billy Bob Thornton. So we'll see what happens when it debuts in November, but it'll be interesting.
We just can't wait to hear him talk.
Yeah, what a cast. What a cast. Also, before you guys go, I don't want to let you go without my girl Dolly Parton really expanding her empire. Frozen food? Really?
Yes, and speaking of pretty in pink, wait till you see the boxes. Even the boxes are pink, Lauren. It's like a big, warm, comfort food hug from Dolly. She's got country fried steak and chicken and dumplings and beef pot roast and shrimp and grits. We're going to try it on Tuesday. We do a little thing here called Try It Out Tuesday, so we'll let you know how it tastes. But you know what? It's from Dolly, so you know it's got to be good.
She is the cutest. Serving it up, no doubt. You can listen to Tara Ward with Ryan Fox on the all-new Wake Up with the Wolf Show, 5 to 10 a.m., 99.5 The Wolf.
Have a great day, friend. We love you.
Thanks, Lauren.
See ya.